Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing another speed build. That is the house up there. Now let's get into it. Now, of course, I honestly kind of like this build. I feel like it came out really well. I love how I used a lot of trees that I don't usually use. And I even used a garage, which I definitely don't build with garages a lot. Let's just say that. But this build was definitely fun. It took me probably an hour and 20 minutes to build, and then speeding it up for you guys, it will turn into this video right here. Now, of course, we're starting out with the basic layout. The front was easy because, like the picture showed, it showed just the front. It didn't really show anything else, so I didn't know what else to do. I was thinking about actually shortening that because this garage ends up being super duper big, and you're gonna see a lot of changes that I do add along the way. I love the roof of this house, by the way. This roof is so cute. But let me give you guys a little update about myself while we are getting the layout done. So I am streaming on Twitch, and I will have my user tag as well as my EA tag for you guys to download this house in both the bio, my YouTube, the front, and begin in the end of this video. But I won't be able to stream at all this weekend because I will be heading home just to spend some time with my parents. It's my mom's birthday and Father's Day, and I can't wait to see them. But my favorite part of this house is these fucking windows. I did not know these windows that I'm about to use existed because I don't use the university pack really at all. And look at how cute those are. Those are so cute. So I feel like this is a really nice modern home. It's really suburban, I would say, with a rustic feel on the inside. And you're going to notice a lot of my homes actually have that feel. I love rustic. Rustic is amazing. But so now I was trying to find one that didn't have like the little ledge. But of course you can't find them anywhere. And we're doing basic layout, and then I stopped doing the windows because I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. The garage, definitely, we need garage doors. We need garage doors. I could have used the sliding doors, but I just ended up making my own. If you want, you can totally go in and change that. I won't hate on you guys. And honestly, I would love to see what different styles you guys use in this house. Of course, I am so glad I changed this gray. This gray was so bad. In the house, it had like a little trim to it, so I was kind of like, okay, maybe we have something that can represent it, but we definitely don't. And you can see that this started to look really bad, but trust the process because it doesn't stay for long. Now, of course, I also do have a question for you guys. I love making Sims content, and one of my streams right now is a 100 baby challenge, but I am looking to do just a Sims, maybe like 30-minute videos of another challenge. Of course, I would stream it or record it on my own time, and then I would post it to you guys edited so it has all the best parts. And that's another reason why the 100 baby challenge has not really been added on this. It's like 2-hour long streams, and it's so much that happens that trying to cut it down into such a small video just makes it really difficult to choose. But I will be starting to add some Dead by Daylight content because I do stream about, I would say, an hour, 2 hours of that, but a good hour of it is just trying to find matches. So I could totally cut things out, cut out all the interesting stuff or uninteresting stuff. And as you can see, I just looking what you guys would think. But let's get back to this. So now we're actually working in the video, and I love that sliding glass door. This part, it doesn't stay like that, and as you can tell, it also changed a lot of colors. We're finishing up adding the windows, thank God. I don't know why I stopped adding the windows, but it's okay. And then we're gonna add this really cute roof, and then that's when we add in 2 more windows because, you know, you had to. And if you guys didn't know, holding down Alt on not only your furniture, but your roofs and your windows, you can freely place them. And it will allow you to place them wherever you want, as long as if you have like move objects on, you can place it wherever. And then the stairs, stairs gave me a hard time, but it did give me a chance to put in a bathroom right next to it. So you have a downstairs bathroom, 3 bathrooms upstairs, and then 5 bedrooms, but really it's only 4. Just one of them has like another bed for like twins. I did make a toddler and nursery bedroom, the master bedroom, a boys' room, and then a like twin girls' room, which you could totally change up. It won't have to stay like that. You guys could totally change up everything in here. Like I said, I would love to see what you guys do with this. But now we're adding in lights, thank God, because I could not see during this build. And I'm glad I chose the lot that I did to build on, because it just was not working. As you could tell, I'm struggling so hard to find just a single, I didn't know what I wanted for the walls, and I go with rustic so much, I was like, okay, maybe let's do something different. Something different. Let's not do something the same. And of course, I use the same. I will try to use new stuff, but I did a lot of new stuff that I already didn't know how to use it. So it was like, I'm trying. But no, the garage kind of threw me off, because I wanted to put like a little half wall. I didn't want to have to put fences, but it kept cutting back. And then we add the garage on the inside, which probably looks wrong, but it's okay. I love the flooring, by the way, that I did here. Ugh, I'm gonna be using that flooring so much more. I didn't know it existed, and it's so cute. So if I'm using a certain flooring a lot more, just know this is why. Because of this dang build. Look at how cute that one is. And a lot of the times I stick with the same flooring. And sorry for the little cutout. I don't know why it cut out. I might have to figure that out. But now we're adding in our light fixtures. The front was so cute, and I loved the backyard. I don't use these trees ever, and I didn't really know we had them. And now that I do, it makes perfect for beach homes or suburban homes, just anything that's really cute. Now, I did leave a little room, so if you wanted to use like a little tiny walkway from the front straight to the sidewalk, so you didn't have to walk like all the way through the driveway, you could totally add that, and I might go in and add that as well. But I wish I chose summer to build this, so then you could see all the actual colors of the bloomings and the plants. But besides that, this house is so cute. I may actually use this as the future 100 baby home, just due to how many rooms and how big it is. But when I do challenges like that, it's kind of like, okay, let's not make 2 stories, because then it's just really hard to track the kids. And then if they're too far away, then it's like, oh my goodness, okay, I don't know if they're up and all that. And speaking of which, we are actually on kid number 11, because we just had triplets. Fun. They're all toddlers right now, but we do get to age up 2 of the toddlers to children. Thank the Lords. So happy to do that. One thing I do, which is the kitchen was a little difficult to lay out. In the end, it came together, which you'll see here in a second how I made it come together. But I really wanted this island. I really, really wanted it to be right there. Yes, the dining room is small, but I knew I wanted it here, and that's when I opened that up and I just added a column. I literally changed so much around, and then that's when we moved the oven over there, so it's on the same wall, and then we put the sink over there. I love that layout. And as you can tell, a lot of the times I'm going to have 2 lights in each, because there's a certain light that I want, but then I don't like the lighting that it gives. So a good way to fix that is just add the light, like one of those miniature lights in it. And you can shrink it down more. I just didn't shrink it down at that time. I just didn't feel the need to. And then as you can see, I'm expanding it again. Perfectly fine. It just adds in a lot more light. It opens up the space. It makes it look a lot better. Because of course, where the oven and the fridge is, it's really crowded and cramped. But we did end up changing that out to where We got the matching oven, which I really love. And then we put a nice little rug there, which has so many cute colors, but I decided to go with something that has a little bit more gold on it because I forgot that the stove that I chose didn't have gold in it. I thought it was the one with the gold in it, so it's fine. The gold adds a really nice touch. And then we added like a small little trash can in. Then we went in and we were going to add in a window there, but because of the plant that's right in front of it, it's kind of no point because all you're going to be looking at is the plant. So we just added in another doorway, which is fine. Now we're going to get started on the bottom floor bathroom, which honestly came out so cute. I love it. I like how the shower I put on the other side because then it's kind of separate from everything. But we did add in a really nice colored wall as well, which really helped it bring out any bright colors, which is why I did use those bleachy type of cabinets. I felt like it would look good, and I was right in the end because it came out so good. But we're adding like a lot of stuff in here, kind of like for the kids, and if we've had kids in this house, you know, they kind of have everything everywhere. So it just makes sense to kind of have at least one type of cluttery section in each bathroom due to the kids and all that. And yeah, that's, of course, it's the bottom floor bathroom. It's most likely going to be the guest bathroom. By the way, I love those towels. I'm going to use those so much. But yeah, it is a guest bathroom, so it's kind of like, okay, do we make it crowded? Do we make it smaller? Which I totally could have made it a half bath and took out the shower, so then we would have had more room in the dining room. But now we're working on the garage, and I wanted to do like a type of storage slash workshop. So for my garage, like at my parents' house, there's a lot of workshop things like tool cutters, a lot of extra stuff, but there's also a lot of storage stuff. And that's where I thought, okay, let's put some garden pots, some seed packets, let's add in some old stuff. Put random things inside random things. And I eventually did add in a trash can. Okay, there eventually was one. But I was trying to find like this type of shelf that it's kind of like those plastic ones that you buy from the store. Then I found that cute little garden thing and I love it. But we did find these ones which kind of worked. And then a locker, which kind of sometimes makes sense, you know. It's just where you store like any old coats and all that, which it works. And then I remembered we have the basement treasures kit, which I will be buying the home clutter kit one of these days. But there's what I meant by throwing random things, random places. Just cluttering up. There's a plant inside of the balloon bucket. Things everywhere, which makes sense if you use your garage as storage. Broken TV, a broken lamp, just broken stuff everywhere. Which came out so cute. Now, of course, there is 2 living rooms in this build, but one is kind of like the actual living room. It has the TV. It's kind of tucked away. Then there's the one where you actually see, and it has like a Christmas tree. It has like really cute ornament. It has some bookshelves, which I did want to choose those curtains. Those curtains are so cute, but I wanted ones that were a little bit more closed, and I'm probably going to start CC searching. And I will most likely stream me doing that so you guys know where I get all my CC from. Usually it's the Sims resource and then I go off like Pinterest. But I kind of hated that there was no window here, so I just added a bunch of plants. Because I didn't know what else to put there. I literally did not know what to put in small little corners like that. And in living rooms, it's kind of like, okay, bookshelves, they can't get it to it. That's where we put that bookshelf. Because it just made sense, but I wanted to make it so this area was crowded, but at the same time not. So you're going to see me shifting around a lot. We eventually get there. Okay. Eventually. It just takes a second. And then we're moving it around again, which I really think this is like the perfect little corner for when you have a bunch of family over. And I love that rug. But when you have a bunch of family over and you need like more spaces to sit them, and then that's where why I kind of put the couches like that. The little nightstand with the little plant, and then we have another plant. So many plants in this house, I swear. I've never used so many plants. But in the end, this house came out so pretty, and I will show off all the rooms when we get there. Now, of course, if you do want to download this house, like I already mentioned before, you will be able to go And I'll leave my EA tag in the description so that you are able to just look it up, or you can look up Family Outlook because that is what this is titled. But now we're getting on to the master bedroom. We added all the colorings for the bathrooms. I love this bed. I want this bed in real life. I'm broke though, so I would never be able to afford a bed like this unless I won the lottery, because that looks like such an expensive bed. But of course we added one of those little slide closets, which makes sense for a more suburban home. A lot of them have like walk-in closets or closets with just sliding doors. Like my apartment even has something like that. So I felt like it was kind of needed in there, like, and it took up space, and I'm glad it did, because I'm not good when it comes to furnishing. I am good when it comes to building a house, but furnishing, it's like, okay, decorating, furnishing, it needs to look good. It can't look bad. And usually when I'm using a house or a let's play, I'm not worrying about functionality. I am worrying about, is this gonna work? What do I need to add? What do I need to fix? What needs to be changed so that it works but it looks good? I don't worry about adding in all this clutter. And adding in clutter does make the home, and you will see in the end, the home is so full and it's lively. It looks like somebody lives here. All my Sims houses, when I'm doing Let's Plays, they don't look like you live there. Trust me. I mean, the 100 Baby Challenge house that I might have booked, yeah, it looks a little bit more like you live there, but not as much as this house is. Like, there's stuff everywhere. But I do love clutter. I clutter my apartment too much. But you could tell that those rugs are used a lot, and I tried keeping the same themes. But now we are getting on to the boy, and I would like to say he's like probably middle school, teen, because it's messy, and usually little boys are messy, but so are girls. So it's really just your preference on building what you prefer and what you don't prefer. And I do prefer to make my Sims rooms a little bit more messy, a little bit more lived in, and that's why I kind of switched it around. I kind of went off like, okay, if I was a boy and I was little, what would I want in my room? And of course, I love gaming. I love video games, and that's as a girl. So I added in some games. He has a plant, though, so we're fine. We are living. He keeps something clean in his room. But this can also be like a tomboy or a girl's room that just can't clean. Or a guy's room who eventually tidies up or is having a breakdown. You never know. But I do like how this room came out. I feel like I could have added probably a little bit more to it. But like I said, rooms aren't my thing. And that's where I added in like a little soccer lamp and a little crack in the wall. Like he kicked a ball at it or something. She kicked a ball, punched the wall. You see all those rage clips all the time. Now we're getting on to the cute little nursery for two girls. Or you could change the colors up or leave them, and they can be for boys, girls, anything. But I love the chair and the little cat plushie. I want that in real life. I'm obsessed with cats, by the way, if you guys have not noticed. I have 3 of them, and one of them is 13. Then we have 2 that aren't even 1 yet. I got to college and I said, you know what? I'm adopting. And so I adopted both of my little ones. I mean, they're all adopted. We took one from the high school farm when I was in high school. Then I get to college and it's like, okay, let's go to the adoption center. And then we adopted one. But I feel like in this one, it's kind of a different style. I mean, we kind of kept with the same theme, just it's a little bit more modernized, I guess. And you can kind of tell by I'm using nicer stuff. It's a little bit more clean. It's not as dirty. But we did add 2 little toothbrush stands, which is super cute. And then we added the towel. We added the blinds. We did use a different rug, which I never thought I would use in a bathroom, but it's so cute. I had to. But it's definitely more of the child. And then here comes my favorite room. It's a split room. It is shared by twins, or it could be an older child or a younger child. We all lived through it where we had to eventually share a room. But I do notice I use a lot of darker colors, and I will try to get away from that. I just love darker colors and like greens. I'm obsessed with green. I love the color green. I love dark browns, so that's why this house is really tailored around the softer, darker type of browns. In this bed, I want in real life. I will go broke for it. If I ever won the lottery, that would be the first thing I buy. And then we did add like a tiny little dresser in the corner. It kind of lines up with the bed. Call it good. And then I realized, okay, it needs a divider. It needs something to divide the rooms. And so that's when we add this, and it kind of has like that one-way walk and then the nice fluffy little carpet. We do give her a desk, or him. We do give them a desk, and this desk is so cute. I'm not even joking when I say that. I love the little, it's like a makeup vanity desk. Like, this is something that I would do makeup on. But we added in a nice little computer. We added a lamp. We are going to add in some clutter now, which I did notice I didn't clutter the other room as much as I wanted to. But it's okay, because it kind of represents, okay, one has a lot more, one just a little bit messier. And I will kind of go back to that room a few times. But now we're kind of working on the little office nook, I guess you would say, with the books in the corner. And I love that bookcase. It's so flat and it's so beneficial. Takes up so much. I wish we had just one tile of it though, because then you can make them as big or small as you want, and it didn't have to be two. But then we add like the little reading corner. You've got the desk, a lamp, a little picture frame to spice things up a little bit. And that's kind of that little nook. I mean, we add in probably a plant and a few more plants. Like I said, there are so many plants. And then we do end up adding something here. And that's when I go back and I add probably a little bit more to their room. And I noticed that, and that looks so cute down there. Love it. I never noticed we had more stuff like this. I know I could have definitely turned on like show hidden objects. I forgot it existed. And I was already recording, and I didn't want to take all this time trying to turn it on. So next time I'll already have it on. I will definitely already have it on next time. But we do add a plant in that corner. And I think we use that plant a lot, okay? It's so cute. But I'm glad I really moved that mirror, because if it was just right there, I would not have been happy. And then we add kind of like a little corner, check himself out. But now we're working on the backyard, and I love this backyard. Okay, I'm not even joking. I want my backyard to look like this. It is so cute. But now you can see I'm definitely using a lot more of that concrete. That concrete is everywhere. But I did leave a little layout of where trees are gonna go, certain trees. And as like, I wasn't joking when I said I used this tree a lot. Right there, I guess I could have definitely filled in with basic anything, probably just the walkway, and then I use like ferns, trying to more represent like the type of weather they have. That's probably all that can really live there. And I know I probably should not have just put two random ones there. Okay, I know, but it looks cute, so still go with it. But now we're adding in the rocks. I love rocks. I use them a lot. They just take up so much space, and they look so good in gardens that why wouldn't you buy them? But no, our next generation is actually coming up for the 100 Baby Challenge, and I cannot wait to be broke again, because it is the Rags to Riches 100 Baby, which I do stream every day besides this Saturday and maybe Sunday due to me hanging out with my family. But again, I literally cannot wait to make more houses and make more of the babies come to life. But now we are adding more decorations to the backyard, and I really do love how this turned out. It's something simple. When people come over, they can have somewhere to hang out. I really like the couch, but I'm glad we have smaller ones of it, because they just look so much better. And like I said, we're sticking with brown. There's brown everywhere in this place. I'm gonna do a challenge to where I cannot use brown at all. Speaking of which, you guys should let me know what building challenges you want me to do, and I will definitely try to attempt them. But now we are kind of finishing up, adding the last final touches, like some lights around everywhere. And then I will show you guys how the rooms all look. Moving the mailbox, of course, because it's in the middle of the walkway. It doesn't really make sense for it to be where it was. And we're hiding in a car because we don't have real ones. I wish we did. But it will probably end up disappearing. And yeah, here is a quick little glimpse of everything. If you do want to check out the house fully, feel free to download it. But it definitely turned out super cute. It looks like the photo. I loved it. But thanks for watching, everybody. Go ahead and check out my Twitch. Adios.